There is a glaring misunderstanding and a false teaching that is out there. I've seen this in Judaism and I've seen this in other religions. Um, it is believed by some that if you do not perform a command or commandment, that you are guilty of sin and God will not accept you. That's not true. Take a look up Dave's life, King David. King David did some pretty bad things, and yet he was forgiven. And there were times he did something and he was hit hard for what he did. But most of the time, he was after God's heart. And that's the key word, heart. This is what we separate from our equation when we look at this whole thing. God is not interested in us performing commandments or commands perfectly. Yes, I did say that. He is not looking for us to perform commandments perfectly. Get that notion out of your mind. It is incorrect and wrong to think that. So, what is God after if it's not perfection of the performance of commandments? Well, it's the concept of intention, the heart. What was your intention? Was your intention to do the right thing and somehow your plans were foiled? And next thing you know, you made a mistake? I'm not saying you don't owe for your mistake. I'm not saying you shouldn't make good for a mistake. That's not what I'm saying here. But in God's eyes, your heart was in the right place. You were trying this for the right reason. You prepared for it, and somehow things went awry on you. You got blindsided. It happens. But because your intentions were proper, I forgive you. Now, I'm not a New Testament person. Everyone knows that. But I'm going to throw some New Testament in here. What was Jesus after, ultimately speaking? Was he after the commandments? No, if you pay attention to his arguments, he was always after the intentions of the actions. The actions that were not as important as the intention. The intention was more important than perfection of the performance of the commands. You can do the commands correctly and perfectly, and yet your intentions are wrong. No good. Your intention could be correct. You do everything you can to do the right thing, and things still don't work out. God looks at your heart. He looks at your intentions, not the perfection of the performance of commands. I hope this helps you to think things out a little bit better and realize that the commandments are good, but not without the intentions. Take care, everybody. Shalom, shalom.